Shall we go ahead and do a recap on the Muffin Wars?
So Asteria, beautiful baby Asteria, was like, I love food a lot. And then stole muffins from someone.
Someone who...
Probably an enemy. And then we ran, and we're out here right now.
Yep.
Soluvis is with me. And a random harpy came out of nowhere, and someone else that I have no idea who it is.
And Soluvis was sent there to make sure nothing bad happened. And then everything
Soluvis
bad
is a
happened
cat
immediately.
right now, so be prepared to be like snuggled and hugged a lot. Also, my cat, my second cat, Violet, came out of nowhere out of my closet. I don't know how long she was in there. Because my door has been closed for like 2 hours. I've been in my room closed the door 2 hours. So she came out of nowhere. Yeah, so perfect. I have a cat. I had an actual cat with me. But this cat is destructive and likes to eat my paper.
Oh.
What are you doing, Violet? Violet. She is like cozying up next to the heater.
That is pretty much it.
Yeah, I stole muffins.
From people who you think, who you know, probably know at this point, we're trying to find you.
So there were hostile. Okay. So was it? I think it was. Who was it? I forget the name. My mentor was like, somebody came to the house earlier and wanted you. I'm like, who they? And they're like, I don't know who they, but I know they went that way. And I was like, cool, I'll go find them. And I went to find them, and I saw them. They would not talk to me really. I was like, hey, are you looking for me? You look like you were looking for me. They were like, I don't think they even said anything. They were like, I don't know who you are, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay, fine. This conversation is not going anywhere. There are deliciously baked muffins that they are not touching in the table. And I'm like, I'll just take them. I'll pay you back, but I want them right now because they're gonna go cold.
They were.
And Asteria probably, I think Asteria was having an entire panic attack and is stress eating muffins. I think that's the whole reason she took the muffins. It was a stressful situation, and there was food. And food is like when you're in a stressful situation, you just want to go eat all the food. In my opinion, Asteria, they're me. It's like sweet.
Soluvis, what?
Soluvis is there as well. Soluvis is a cat.
Yeah. I'm still trying to process everything that's been happening.
Same.
Hey, I did not do anything wrong. This is your guys' fault.
So with that, Asteria and Soluvis, you watch through the window as a pale blue harpy, a shadow spawn, and two humanoids do battle, and it is quite the show. And the harpy does seem to be winning. All the while, there are panicked tavern goers just trying to get away from whatever the hell is happening. But as you watch, you see the drow woman spread her hands wide and open her palms, and a black mist pours out and starts filling the area.
We're just watching outside. Like, oh boy, everyone's gonna die, and it's so weird.
Oh, good.
Spectator sport.
I wonder why a fight happened in a tavern.
They're all completely obscured. But occasionally you do see like tips of the harpy's wings peeking out from the mist as she turns around multiple times, trying to find her opponents. But then...
What about my shadow spawn? I forgot all about him. He dead?
He's still in there. Pretty much just as quickly as the mist came, it disappears, and the spawn and the harpy are now alone.
They just teleported away. They just like threw a smoke bomb and left.
You watch as the harpy kind of stands up straight and lets out a very heavy sigh. But then you watch as the wings start to shrink down as feathers flake off and disintegrate. The
God, the harpy died.
The talons shift into human-like feet. The wings become arms with pale blue skin. The feathers along the body fuse together and turn from their pale blue to a brown, forming kind of raggedy clothing. And eventually, a pale blue, very old woman stands into place. Let me just... This was her token. And
I'm interested.
she looks at the bar, gently loms a pretty sizable pouch of gold coins onto it, before walking towards the front door.
Oops, I moved it.
And you hear the door shut, and then you hear like this kind of grandmotherly, "Here, kitty, kitty. Are you still here?
Oh my.
Kitty?"
I'm gonna go back to Soluvis. Asturia's gonna be like, Soluvis, she's calling for you. I don't think. Go. Here,
Do I recognize who she is when she turns normal?
Yes.
Remember one time there was an old lady that came up from somewhere. I don't remember when. It was last time. My memory's so bad.
Old lady. I don't know if Asteria would have saw this, but old Gith lady became Harpy, who became this current old lady. All of which look very different from each other.
Wait, she wasn't a harpy in the first place? I forgot. She was a Gith?
Yeah. Or at least that was the form she was taking at the time.
Okay, so she transformed 3 times so far.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I recognize her as the Gith.
You saw that happen. You could probably figure that out.
Okay.
After all, you would have experience in this sort of thing.
I need to look up what a Gith is again. How do you spell it?
Gith.
I will make myself seen here.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh, I remember. Yes, I know this.
She kind of crouches down to your level. How you doing, old friend?
Once more, wonderful use of wild shape. I will turn back to my normal form. Just full. I never thought I would find.
I did not catch that.
I think you're cutting in and out.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me try. Thank you, WU_wireless.
Nope.
Can you not hear me now?
There's like you're cutting in and out, and there's like a buzzing.
I don't know. Is it still bad? Like right now, I'm cutting in and out.
No, I hear it. I hear you clearly now. That's weird.
Oh. I think I just need to talk louder.
That might be it.
Right. Anyways, I would not expect to have found you in a place like this.
Why not?
You know what? Fair enough.
Why not? Yeah, sure.
What are you doing here?
Here in Ventheim or here at this tavern?
Here in Ventheim.
Here to do what I always do. Make deals with the people who need them. Want them.
Hmm.
It's like,
And,
I'll make you a deal.
and to keep away from the others.
Fair enough.
Can I understand what they're saying, right? Or you're speaking common, right?
They're talking in common.
Okay, I'm just chilling in the back, like, what's going on?
Wait, what am I saying? Fair enough. I have a lot of questions for you.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Go ahead.
Oh shit. What questions do I have? I'm saying it's out of character.
I figured that.
Okay. Who are my parents?
Well, Tanner, who were your parents?
I knew you were going to say that. I wasn't sure what to ask that wouldn't pull on. Uh-oh. I have to remember what we said.
Our memories.
I'm perfectly.
Isn't he back?
Wait.
Why is his token still a cat? Isn't he back to normal, right?
Oh, he did. He did go back to normal. I'm sorry.
That's some stray hair on my face. Makes me look like a cat.
What?
Wait. If you're willing to answer all my questions, does that mean you're not trying to run away? Or you're not trying to hide from me?
No. You? No. Them? Yes.
Okay.
Can I ask something, Soluvis?
Huh? Yeah.
Could I ask something, Soluvis? Excuse me, ma'am. May I ask something?
Sure.
First, I'm gonna stand next to Soluvis. What would you like us to refer you by? What is your name, or what do you go by?
Well. Hang on. Because I actually did not come up with this ahead of time.
Or Granny or something. You may call me Grandma.
Well. Diana.
Diana. Okay. Diana, do you know those people from earlier?
I do not, but I don't know them on a personal level, but I could certainly tell you some things about them.
Yes. Please do.
Well, you see, they were sent by a certain country to hunt down someone.
I'm pretty sure Siri would understand what she's trying to say, right? She won't know the someone, but that you're talking about Tevngard, correct? I'm
Of
sure
course.
you are. There's no other countries we know of in this planet.
There are other countries.
They just don't interact with us.
At least not to the same level of extremes as Tevngard.
Tevngardians just absolutely hates us.
Same continent and all that.
Okay. I understand what you're trying to say. And why did you defend us earlier?
Because you were in danger, and that's what people do.
I think there's more than what she's trying to say. There's definitely something. No. You know they were dangerous. Why did you step in? No one else stepped in. Why did you came out of nowhere as well?
No, I was there the whole time.
My brain is just not working.
Could I roll insight to see if she's hiding any information?
Sure.
Ooh,
Would
that's it. Can I as well? I would like to roll the
Yeah,
insight as
both
well.
of you, go ahead.
I got a 14.
Okay, that's a 20 and then the addition, right?
Yeah.
20, 20. I got a 13. So, oops, I don't see that was the thingy. I meant to X out of the other thingy.
You both know she's not trying to necessarily hide anything, but she's only going to reveal information if you ask about it.
That's fair enough.
Mm.
Okay.
May I ask what? Where do you come from? Where's your home?
Oh, I don't
Or a
have a
place you
home,
would
sweetie.
call
I
home?
travel around. Always have.
What's your true species? You're shape-shifting so far. You were the heartbeat I've known of.
I kind of tap Asteria on the shoulder and sort of like point to myself and then point to Diana and then back to myself.
I am
Uh,
what is known in common as a Silat hag. It's been so long I couldn't tell you what I originally was. But what you see before me is my true form.
see, I think. Soluvis, do you have any other questions? Oh wait, I want to take. Can I
Go
take
on.
Soluvis right here? Come here, Soluvis. I'm gonna carry you back. It's okay, Ginger. She just woofed.
All
Ginger,
right,
come.
1 minute. I'm not
I mean,
done yet.
why did I say Ginger? Soluvis, come.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, we're just moving. I'm sorry, my dog confused me because she barked. Okay. Soluvis, didn't you get a vision about a hag or something like that? I asked Soluvis.
Yes. There are several hags that I'm paying attention to. Many that are trying to get at me. This one, however, I have been looking for.
Do you know her?
So, in a way, I think we can trust her.
As long as I believe in you. As long as you can trust her, I trust her as well.
Okay.
Let's go back. Apologies, Diana. I just needed to discuss something a little bit.
Sure.
I have a lot of questions for you, but I will save the questions with unwritten answers for later. Right now, we have more pressing things.
That's funny. It's like the lore wasn't written.
You are.
DM
I
me
love that.
later and I'll answer as Diana. But go ahead.
You said you were here hiding from the others.
Mhm.
I have had visions of them myself. What can you tell me?
About the 5 others?
Yes.
Listen closely because I think they're talking about
they
something
are.
I don't.
Currently, I know they are somewhere within the jungles of the aviary. Or at least 4 of them are. The winter hag, Aurora, is never going to leave her mountains. You already do that.
Yes. I have seen her.
But what they've been doing is trying to use a sort of smoke-based detection magic to try to find someone. I assume you.
They would have to be.
And that's pretty much all I know of so far. I wouldn't be surprised if they would begin moving soon. Since the sea hag was among them, I would think they're somewhere near the ocean and won't be towards the mainland in some time.
Okay.
That's what I've gotten and deduced from my own visions. You? Since I know you've seen them too, perhaps?
Yes, I've seen largely the same thing, and I assumed that they were coming closer to me.
Louis, are you being hunted by these hags?
I am. I am a Hexblood, half hag, and these hags want to make me one of them.
Fully?
Yes.
And is there a reason for that? I thought at first they were coming to kill you, but they want to make you a full hag?
Because I escaped before they could.
Huh.
So they want to finish.
Need, or rather want, one of each hag variety as part of their coven. I was their Silat. Soluvis was also going to be of a Silat.
Huh. Okay. I need to read up on D&D lore.
Well, there's no guarantee I would have come out as fair-tempered as Diana. It's the problem.
Becoming a hag makes you not fair-tempered? Like, it ruins your personality or something?
It has the potential to. I mean...
A wide variety
hag.
of alignments, many of them not nice.
Hag. That doesn't necessarily have good connotation, does it?
I didn't know hags could make other people hags.
Oh, that's the only way other hags are created.
So who was the first hag?
Ooh.
And how did you escape? Like, how did you have a good personality, Diana? If all hags are necessarily evil, or
First
known
off,
to be.
thank you. But for
Did I say something wrong?
We're not necessarily going to always end up evil. We're just not always exactly good. I mean, look at Soluvis here.
Although the process was interrupted on me as well.
We took him from... Well, first we cursed him before birth to end up the way he is. And then second, we took him from his family to raise him to become a hag. That's... Even for a hag that would qualify as good, that's not exactly good.
Okay, I understand. I have one more question though. Why? What are the hags' plans? Like, what do they get out of getting you and Soluvis?
Power.
Power.
So they get more people, they get more power?
Yes.
Oh, most definitely. On our own, we're already powerful. But get us together, and it won't be pretty.
But the hags are concerned entirely with themselves. They're wholly selfish. I would not be joining any sort of team. I'd be used as a slave or even a magic battery.
Oh my gosh.
I know the threat in the tavern is largely quelled, but maybe we should take this conversation somewhere else. We are still out in the open.
Yes, we should go somewhere private. And I assume my shadow spawn would be dead or disappeared by now.
It's still in there.
Brr.
It probably would still be in there. Injured, but still in there.
I'm also injured.
Do either of you need healing, by the way? You I saw fall.
I-
You seem fine.
I managed to get out unscathed.
I got muffins, but yeah, I do need healing. Muffins do not heal, sadly.
Where is it? There it is.
Give me like 20 health points back, please. Ooh, boo. Asteria begging.
You get 9 hit points back, I'm going to say.
Yay! How do I do that? Math 19 plus 9.
But I am... Anything else, you two?
I'm gonna ask Soluvis if he's safe. Like, are you safe right now? Or are they coming for you?
Right now, yes. I don't think they've caught either of our scents.
It's going to take several days. They can't transform the way I can. Or at least not for long. And one of them flat out refuses to move from where it's cold.
Are they powerful? Like, is there any way to stop them with our strength or by talking? How do we protect Soluvis?
We can't trust them in deal or negotiation.
I mean, if you think you can overpower them, go right ahead, but good luck.
Right now, my option has only really been to be on the run. Move every so often.
I understand. Soluvis, I may not be able to empower them, but I do have a lot of ways to distract them and teleport around and stuff until I get the ability to empower them. I will protect you, Soluvis.
Thank you.
We have a lot of things on our hands. Let's not let my Eris know about this one. She's already distracted by the whole Tevngardians and Ventheim things, and oh gosh, there's so much going on.
Perhaps we should pursue my other vision, that of the throne chamber, with the Gith and the pale half-elf.
The people that we just saw?
No,
that teleported away?
Yeah.
Those are...
Well, I mean, investigated more.
The people you just saw were an Asamar and a Drow.
Oh. So the Gith and the half-elf, is that... I think I may know who that is. I don't know. Wait,
DM
I was trying to say the traitors.
DM to player, that's supposed to be Erebus and Reyes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just... brain.
If we pursue that, that'll put us on the move. I think. It should.
So you have a vision that there's something that's gonna go down in the throne room, you're trying to say?
Yes.
Should we report to Eris and then head there?
Well, Eris already knows about that.
Oh.
The problem is actually getting there, because it is, for all intents and purposes, the capital.
I mean, we can easily get in there. We're Gears. Diana, are you going to stay with us, or are you heading off?
I was planning on heading off, honestly.
You can go ahead. Don't worry about Soluvis. I shall protect him.
Sure you
Little
don't...
cat, turn into a cat, please. Turn into a cat, and I'll
Are you
protect you
sure
forever.
you don't have any more questions, either of you?
I have questions, but I don't know if now is the easiest time to ask them. There's so much going on, and they would take so long to answer. I have so
In the
many questions
greatest
at
of
work,
places right now. We should probably get a rest before we actually move.
You need a rest.
We need a rest, probably.
I need to know one thing,
Sure.
Diana. If we separate soon, and it's very likely that we will, that we'll need to, how would I reach you again? I've been searching so long to find you. And I'm not sure even if I asked my questions now that they would all be answered in time.
It's
So, Lucas, do you know any, like, sending spells?
Unless something can be sent from the stars, I don't think so. Well, let's see. I have prepared. I'm just going through the entire.
Not prepared,
well.
just in general.
Animal messenger.
That could work.
I have something that like won't be great, but it could work. Diana, you're usually out and about, right?
Yes.
Are you going very far?
Not yet.
So, Lucas, I'm going to hand you the 10 flares I have. I have a flare gun and then 10 flares. You could maybe use this when you need Diana, but it would give away your location. But I would only do this in like.
I think the idea is he thinks he's going to be gaining away from me sometime soon. Too far away for flares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking back my flare gun. It's mine.
Okay, sorry. Oh, where was the spell? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be taking so long on this.
No, you're fine.
What's Diana, do you have the ability to send messages through animals?
Of course.
As do I. I am a druid, so perhaps we could use that.
Do you have any like familiar spells?
Like, I believe I could find a messenger that'll always be able to reach you, one way or another. But we'll use that.
Okay. Okay.
So Luvis needs an animal companion. He's realizing this right now.
I have so many familiar stuff. I just love animals.
But in that case, if you need to reach me, send me probably something with wings.
Something with what?
Wings.
Of course. Got it.
Anything else?
No, I think we should head off. Wait, should we spend the night in this tavern? It might be awkward though. Let's go to another one.
Oh, one more question.
Yes.
Do you think the Coven would be able to intercept our messages if sent this way?
Depends on the animal you pick and where they are. I can't answer that one for certain.
All right.
Mm.
Guess we're gambling.
Yeah, I'll protect you, bro.
All right. you, Eladrin, you be careful out there. They escaped, but they're not going to be going far.
Wait, she's talking to me, right? Or
Yes.
Soluvis?
You.
Oh.
And you, just be careful.
She's just telling us both to be careful.
We
So,
will be.
people are hunting me. I already got...
I'll be hearing from you sometime later.
Yes.
All right. Another time then. And with that, Diana transforms into a large gray hawk and flies away.
Be careful.
What do you do now?
I want to rest and then go to the throne room.
Quite frankly, the tavern doesn't look like it's going to be open anytime
Oh, I
soon.
know that. Oh, I know that, yeah.
Oh dear, they've closed early. I hope nothing bad happened.
And until you say something, your shadow spawn is just kind of sitting in the middle of the floor.
I mean, it'll despawn in like an hour, right? Yeah. Well, I could just chill there.
But where to? Back home? To the headquarters?
I think back home would be really awkward for my parents.
Let's go to the headquarters.
Yes,
Let's go
but
headquarters.
also Eris is there.
Oh, Eris is still there. I thought Eris left.
You told Eris to stay at the house in case someone came to the house.
Oh, yes. Actually, I don't want to go there because then I might confuse Eris. So let's go to the other place. I want Eris to stay. I don't want Eris to be like, do you need me to follow you? No. Stay where you are.
Okay, to the headquarters with you?
Yeah, headquarters. Bro.
Alright, I'll just temporarily drop you guys in here, but I don't really have much planned headquarters-wise. So, is there anything you wish to do before you take your long rest?
All I really want to do is take a long rest to
Spell. Well,
what time is it?
Let's see. I think the warning with Eris happened towards the morning. Probably would have, the entire tavern thing probably would have been afternoon. Probably going on evening, honestly, but you're welcome to take a long rest to heal up.
I'm good.
Would I have time to go into like a nearby wooded area and find a bird? And
Wooden
tame it?
wooded area probably not, but you could probably find a pigeon. It's a city.
Okay. Now what I'm trying to think of is like what sort of bird would the hags not care about if they saw it? I'm trying to think of like the most unobservant, like unintelligent bird.
Pigeon seems like a good match for that.
Okay, I'll start with the pigeon then.
'Cause pigeon.
Just a run-of-the-mill pigeon to use for my spell.
You find one. It's a city.
Ah!
Pigeons. They're fucking everywhere.
I have you now.
The pigeon.
Could I roll animal handling to try and calm the pigeon?
Sure.
That is a 24.
The pigeon is calm.
All right. Can I domesticate or tame the pigeon?
That's probably going to take a couple of days, but go ahead and roll another animal handling check.
13.
At this point, it's probably about the equivalent of a pigeon that's chill with people because it's around people all the time.
Okay.
Not necessarily tame, but not necessarily going to fly away because you're nearby.
Okay. I'm gonna work with it. I'll go back to the headquarters. I'll try to keep it friendly with me as I take a long rest.
Is it just loose? Room?
What's my intelligence?
The pigeon is. There's a pigeon. Is there room?
No, I rest the pigeon outside the headquarters, and I say, "All right, I'll be out in the morning. You're gonna have to stay right here, or you can go around, but you gotta return right back here because I'm gonna need you. Okay?" And then I go into the headquarters.
What?
Soluvis has low intelligence.
It kind of blinks one eye, then the other eye.
Boy.
I'm getting through to it.
It tilts its head. In that, 90-degree turn that birds do.
I give it a thumbs up as I'm going into the headquarters. All right. With that out of the way, I would like to take a long rest.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And with that, I think our cliffhanger has been resolved.
And we're still alive, somehow.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either. I think we're gonna beat up with the others next time, though. That's gonna be it. I mean, this time, but scene change. Boom. But we did a long rest, right? So
Yeah, go ahead and apply your long rest.
what does that do? Just gives me HP back, right?
HP back, restores all your spell slots, and you can change your prepared spells.
Oh, yes. I need to make them all I don't need comprehend language for what we're gonna go for. I think. So.
I'm probably going to switch over to the other side of this campaign soon.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just be picking up thingies. I totally forgot all my spells.
Leave you off with this. In the morning, sometime in the morning, the next day, or whenever the hell you wake up, actually, you hear a message.
Is this us or the other
Both
ones?
of you.
Me too. Oh, okay.
In your head, you hear the voice of Hathor. Come to the HQ if you haven't already. I wish to discuss the Tevngardians further.
This is after our long rest, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're already here.
I'm just switching around thingies just so I can be prepared for fighting.
But I think that's the note I'm gonna leave you on.
Okay,
Your
so-
leader is calling you to discuss the enemy country.
I mean, we're kind of already there, so.
Yeah.
But we're. I'm gonna pick all the spells that could kill everyone, even my teammates.
Fireball.
If you guys die for me, it's not my fault.
I didn't ask if my allies were in the way. I said I cast Fireball.
But with that, we shall do our switch over. Unless you have anything else?
I don't know. I don't have anything else. I'm just switching up my spells, preparing for tomorrow.
Not
Okay.
immediately.
Okay, I think I'm prepared for attack mode as much as I can be, at least.
Prepared for violence.
Okay. Reyes and the Resound that's been tied to the smokestack. How you doing?
Oh my, that's still.
You're out at the Fate Weaver's Woods. It's been probably about 8 hours since the incident.
Just
By incident, do you just mean when Reyes chose to keep a prisoner alive over his own crewmates?
Yes.
I didn't choose that.
But you did, whether you meant to or not.
Fair enough.
What you doing?
Just trying to take care of everything, keep scouting ahead, making sure we're on the right course.
There's no one for Resound to annoy, then he's probably just spacing out.
Alright. The Fate Weaver Woods was day 2. Going into day 3, Reyes, Hibbit starts trying to teach you how to fly a ship.
Okay.
Because he's not going to fly this entire thing. What the hell was that?
The juice.
Well-
Okay.
Sound of the engine. Cannon now.
Because he needs to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to try my custom learning skills and proficiency thing that I mentioned a bit ago. From
Yeah.
several weeks ago at this point. Where did I write that down? Okay. Oh, let me... One moment.
This is a big ship.
Big ship.
It is.
You're basically learning how to fly a like a fighter jet at this point.
I will be unstoppable.
For your first learning check, please roll me, I think, an insight check.
Insight. Oh boy. D20 plus 3. Hey, that's an 18 plus 3.
Good for you. You're
21.
starting to grasp the basics pretty well. And
It was hovering on a 2 for the longest time, and I was terrified.
you're starting to grasp the basics. It's gonna take you a bit to perfect stuff, but you're getting the hang of it. In that case, now write that number somewhere down on your character sheet and make a note of what it is. Something like proficiency trading large airships.
Gotcha.
During subsequent practices, you're going to roll more checks, kind of like that, and gradually add to that number. And when that number reaches 100, you have proficiency.
Ew.
But that was your day 1. Or practice 1. Ooh. Could you also roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy. What's that on for me? Wisdom save. It is +0, so it's just going to be a straight roll. Here goes. 16.
That is the DC.
Oh, thank goodness.
So good for you. Nothing happens, as far as you're aware.
Fun.
Just a peaceful flight through the Tevngardian skies.
Good to be home again. I mean, it's not really, but like, it kind of is.
Oh. And for the most part, the day goes by uneventfully.
Ew.
Day 4. Roll me. I think the closest thing is probably animal handling, even though this is definitely not an animal.
Okay.
But on this day, Hibbit is letting you have control. For a little bit.
+0 to this, so let's see how it goes. That's a natural 1.
I'd like to write my will now.
Oh my god. Honestly, I don't blame you, right?
Also, if Resound has been tied up here for a few days, I think this is starting to count as inhumane treatment
I've
of
already
prisoners.
added it. I've already added that
Excellent.
war crime. We have a war crime counter.
Excellent. I just thought I'd point it out.
When you go to grab the, I suppose, spokes of the ship's wheel, Reyes, both of them kind of snap off.
Okay, well, I'll get to fixing that.
And Hibbit will just take over for the rest of the day.
Fair enough.
Still add that.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can't
1 point.
unlearn something. But yeah. You broke the wheel.
Fun. We are still, fully taking care of Resound and Erebus.
Oh yeah, I'm
As
aware.
well.
I was getting to that.
Yeah, no, we're not inhumane.
Day 5. Reyes, during one of the days of travel when you go to give Erebus food for the day, he grabs your wrist.
Okay.
Perhaps I can get a solid answer from my own murderer, since my own ally was useless regarding this. So I ask you, Reyes, how long was I dead for?
Couple days. Nothing big.
Just a
Most of us have done it at one point or another.
What do you mean by that?
Turns around and leaves.
What?
Roll me a strength check to get out of his hold.
Oh boy.
Strength check.
Strength saving throw, I suppose. Hang on, let me look at a character sheet.
Okay.
You're a fighter. You should be proficient in a strength saving throw.
I am indeed. But that's a 5.
You rolled a 5?
I rolled a 3. I'm a dex guy.
Oh. Would switching that to athletics do any help you out at all?
Nope, that would make it worse.
Well then. You attempt to leave, but he still has a hold on you. What do you mean by that?
Well, clearly someone doesn't understand common Tevngardian practices. Don't worry, you'll become very accustomed to them.
I don't know how to respond to this.
Nonetheless, have a nice day. And then he turns around and leaves.
You know what? He had more, but he's just gonna let you go after that. Yeah, and try to process that. Let me... You know what? One moment.
Go ahead and roll me a sanity check, Erebus.
He's insight checking you. That's a 21.
Okay. Hang on a second. Oh, that's a D100. That's not even close to what I was meaning to roll. Okay, 15 is what I... Yeah. There are elements of truth to what Reyes is saying, but he is exaggerating a bit.
Okay.
There is intentional vagueness.
Of course there is.
Of course there is.
You have no more incident from him for the rest of the day.
Okay. Existential dread. What fun.
Please make me an intelligence saving throw. This is a learning.
Intelligence saving throw for learning. Oh boy. 9.
Just go ahead and add that to your total.
Okay.
Day 6. Hibbit is looking at you face to face. Reyes, do you think you can keep this thing going straight without breaking the freaking wheel again?
Probably.
Okay. Try it. Roll animal handling. Which I'm just going to call handling at this point.
Fair enough. That's a 7. Not great at this.
He is not great at this, no.
Reyes is really good as a scout and a spy, and that's it. Like, I can survey land, I can fire at stuff, I'm very accurate, but, like, he is not a general or a corporal or a lieutenant or any of that stuff for very good reason.
You should let Resound try driving.
No.
You turn the ship around.
He put it in a nosedive to kill
What?
them
One of
all.
you.
You guys don't think up enough. We're going straight up.
He kind of sighs as the ship kind of starts crawling forward. But it's not going down.
Yep. All right.
You know what? Just keep going at it. I'll be right back. And you watch as he leaves and starts heading on down the main deck and towards the front.
Oh.
And he is heading towards Resound's little... where Resounds is tied up.
Oh. Do I want to be an asshole?
You've been an asshole to
Asshole
this
this
guy every
entire
other
time.
time.
When he comes into my field of view, I'd like to psychic whispers to him and just start singing the worst bar songs ever.
Oh God.
This is like Christmas music in the middle of July, basically.
I was thinking more, hold on. I wonder if there's a video clip of it out there. Doesn't look like it. God damn it. Yeah, just the worst bar songs he can think of. Just psychically whispering them into, whatever the fuck this guy's name is.
It's right there!
Look, he's not important enough for me to read that. The point is, as soon as I see him, I'm gonna start singing bar songs into his head.
He, like, steps up uncomfortably close to you.
Aw, give him a little kiss then. If he's getting into my face, I'm gonna just give him a kiss on the face.
You're wearing
Just
a
to be-
mask.
Exactly. Just to be weird about it.
He reaches up to
Oh,
and pulls off your face.
now I'm just hissing and screaming at him, but, in his head. Can I try biting his face?
And he backs away. And you watch as he sets your mask down, down, face up, and draws his mace.
As an asshole. I mean, Resound is still just gonna hiss at him and probably start cursing at him.
One moment.
What my face looks like.
You're in a really bad fight.
There.
Your face and neck are all sorts of messed up. Where's his stat block? You then hear his voice in your head. Yes. Keep screaming, little one.
I would like to respond then. You know what, just for that? No. Fuck you, die slowly, you asshole. Wither and suffer, bitch.
Oh, my dear little halfling, it's you who will be withering and suffering slowly once we get back home.
Dumbass, I'm already doing it, but I've been tied up for days.
You deserve it. Smash!
Well, duh.
And he brings his mace down on your mask, and it shatters into pieces.
Well, now Resound's gonna get COVID. Resound would just like to spit at the asshole.
I don't think you can spit that far.
I'm spitting it in his general direction then.
And he's gonna start walking away, picking up 2 pieces of your masks as he does so. With the knowledge that if all the pieces aren't there, a mending spell won't be able to fix it.
Buy a new one later.
Assuming you assume you survive.
I either die or I buy a new one later. Either option is good.
And he tosses them overboard. And is heading back your way, Reyes.
Wow. That's just dickish, but okay.
Alright, I can take over from here.
All yours, Captain.
Don't call me Captain. Captain was Newsar.
I guess kind of heads off and over.
What you doing now? Hibbid seems really pleased with himself.
I'll head to the front of the ship, because Rayos has never actually seen Resound without their mask. And just wanted to kind of check in and maintain bases and everything.
As soon as I see Trader come into my field of view, I'd like to start singing bar songs in his head. Really terrible bar songs.
Would you like to roll performance to see if you're at least singing them well?
Oh no, I'm purposely singing them in his head off key.
Okay, fair enough.
Looking out off the front of the ship, how far away do you think we are?
You'll probably arrive there in the evening of today.
Oh, nice. So there's probably like small buildings and such coming closer and like distant shadows of.
Small buildings?
Large.
Question mark?
Yeah, distant shadows of tall buildings. Okay, cool. I'll just turn around and head down below deck, make sure everything's good there.
Everything is good there.
Okay.
Erebus is probably the most chill prisoner.
That's good. Just check in, making sure everything's doors are locked.
Is that Resound without their mask as well? Is this everyone like?
Yep.
Wow.
Erebus is probably not quite done processing what you told him the other day, but he's done enough to recover from it. Hey, by the way, where's Resound?
Up deck.
Anything else?
They're relaxing up there, taking it easy. Don't really get along well with the other soldiers here. But, you know, take what you get sometimes.
Soldiers? I thought there were only 3 of you.
You haven't seen all of us.
Like, Rayos has been bluffing a lot recently.
Don't worry, you'll meet the rest of the family soon enough.
Oh god. It's a bit belated, but go ahead and roll deception on basically you saying that there's more than 3 of you there.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't necessarily know that there's now only 2 of them there.
That's a 13. It's almost a 20. Almost natural.
Against... You can't see him, so you can't, like, gauge anything, but I'm going to tell you this from DM to player. He doesn't really believe you.
That's fair. He doesn't really have a reason to, but I'm still just trying to mess with him, basically.
I can tell. And in turn, you're messing with me. That's a hell of a thing. Did I put the map of the dock in here? No, but I guess I don't really need that one. But, as you estimated, in the evening you arrive at the capital city of Tevngard.
Before I head off from Erebus, beforehand, I would just be like, we're about a day away or so, so sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite, because they actually do like to bite, and they're hungry for blood. It's a growing infestation. We have a serious problem with it. See you later.
I
Bye.
haven't noticed any. I think that's the most light-hearted I've heard Rhea sound.
Eris is such a troll. Like, hee, there's big bugs.
But, God, how do I go into this? That's just my number one question, as I feel. Just how do I go from one thing to another? Okay, I guess I start with a description of the city. It's on a large island in the middle of basically a Great Lake. Let me pull up the map. Opal Elysium is how I pronounce that. Elysium?
Gotcha.
Opal Elysium, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All, or at least most of the buildings of the city are made of a pale-colored stone. Some of it pure white, some of it a light gray, some of it off-white, some of it kind of a light sandstone color. And there's this decent wall around the city that gets taller towards this massive castle, with multiple stained glass windows, and many towers, which are arranged in a circle, the tallest of these being towards the front. And there's a dock. I'm going to say the docks. Let me get a color you can actually see. Purple. Dock's probably around here. And it's both a watership dock and an airship dock. So Pivot takes over to make a water landing.
Okay. I'll go ahead and bring Resound down to Erebus and kind of just start getting everyone ready to...
Oh.
When anyone tries to approach me and gets close enough, I'd like to try biting them.
Oh boy.
You try that and I'll just pull out the caliber net and tie you up.
I'm still gonna try biting it.
Fair enough.
Resound, roll, and attack, immediately followed by a strike saving throw, I assume.
Give me a sec. Let me get my dice. Is there any modifier for trying to bite someone?
I think just your strength modifier. You're proficient in it.
Am I?
In biting.
Biting biting is a form of an unarmed strike. You're proficient in unarmed. Everybody is proficient in their own unarmed strikes. So, yeah. And also, this is freaking Resound we're talking about.
I mean, you've definitely bitten others before.
That's how rare Resounds are made, remember?
Oh my god. That's 6 plus. You said my. Or wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember how unarmed strikes work.
D20 plus strength plus proficiency, I believe.
Then damage is just 1 plus your strength modifier.
So
Minimum of
that's
1.
6 minus 1 plus 3.
I don't think you hit.
No.
Now please make me a strength saving throw against Rayhouse's DC on the caliber net.
3 minus 1.
Okay, I know the caliber net's not strong. Yeah, it's DC 12, so. Okay. Well,
I think I'm still getting shocked by the net.
You are.
not horribly. Like it's definitely been toned down just for transport. Just mildly annoying more than anything.
So what are you doing now that Resounds is in a...
I'd like to be growling.
I'll bring Erebus up to the top deck and like kind of have them get ready to depart the ship once we make the landing. Just put them together.
I thought you said it was
with
going
me
to
at-
take a day. Another day.
Oh, sorry. My brain was going fast forward, but yeah. When it's time to make the landing, that's what I'll do.
No, that was Erebus asking.
Oh.
I thought you said it was going to be another day.
Oh, well, winds were good.
These ships don't rely on wind.
Some of them do.
Wait, it doesn't?
They're not that kind of ship.
Well, nonetheless, Rayos would just say some of them do, and then go on, just continue his business, and once again, just keep trying to confuse him.
He'll, like, sigh annoyedly. And then, he's near Resound?
Yep.
He's also seeing Resound without his mask for the first time. And what happened to you?
Ivid was hungry.
What the fuck?
Oh no, wait, was Erebus asking Resound that, or?
He was asking Resound that primarily.
How would Resound respond to this?
Can he respond to this? He is...
I mean, with Psychic Whispers, yeah. I'm trying to think. Would he go with... Resound would like to very overdramatically start whining with Psychic Whispers to Captain about how much they were just outright bullying him. They were bullying me so much! They tied me up forever! They wouldn't let me go to the bathroom! Their food tastes like shit! I'm going to bite the face off of the not traitor! He's a dickwad! And such whines as that. In a very overdramatic sense.
Erebus, who arguably before you were taken away was just as sick of your shit as Hibbid was, is going to cut off your psychic whispers.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
You can, but you usually forget, which is great for me.
Look, Reyes, he's not super attuned to psionics. Like,
or magic.
he gets the gist, but like it's beyond him.
Look, by the end of this journey, you will probably be at least aware that you can cut off psychic whispers.
Anything else?
Nope. Ready to depart. With
You-
all our friends in tow.
Hibbid lands the ship by kind of like a natural dock, I suppose. Like a kind of, I don't know how to describe what I'm picturing in my head.
A water landing?
It is a water landing, but there is like a dock for him to make the water landing at.
Okay.
And some guardsmen are like heading your way. Not like rushing as if you've done something wrong, just something they're supposed to do.
Greetings, friends, allies, and countrymen. We bring prisoners of war. Well, war's upcoming, but you know, it was inevitable, really. But nonetheless, we have people we need to talk with. And I'm sure you would love to get these people into the mainstays of the camp and interrogations.
I don't know how they reply to that.
That's the whole thing.
Nonetheless, we have some Gears of Ventheim for you, yours, and, well, all of your tools.
Well, what exactly would you like us to do with them?
Well, you see, the sun's getting low, so definitely find him a nice place to sleep, get him some food, maybe some hot drinks. We'll clear things up in the morning, bring them to the folks they need to talk to, and you'll start to hear what their story is. Because, man, there's a lot to report. Lots of fun.
Okay.
They are in Ventheim right now, right? Just making sure.
They're in the capital of Tevngard.
Oh, Tevngardians. Okay.
Opalesium.
Okay, Opalesium. Got it.
Just as ruddy as I remember it being. The air smelling a little bit dirty. Love this place. It's been a while. Good to see you guys again.
Good to see you too. You've never met these people in your life.
I know. Take care of the ship for us. We're definitely coming back for it. We love it very much. It served us great. We definitely fought a spider on it. Ignore the burn marks.
Okay, one of them's going to come up to you. I know it's somewhat late, but would you like to present either of them to the royals?
Oh, absolutely, but let's not tarry their time today. Let's merely get them in the morning. Let them have a rest, a night of peace. Then we'll go all fire and brimstone on them.
He's gonna lean in. Would you like us to at least tell the royals?
Oh,
Get their-
absolutely. I'd love to hear that we're back.
Get their sort of just know so they know that's what to expect tomorrow, and to I can't think of the word for it, but like get their good anxiety levels up, give them something to look forward to. Question mark.
Schedule their schedule an audience. We will be right and raring in the morning, excited and intrigued to share all that has transpired over the last couple days.
I'll go on ahead and let them know. But until then, these two dungeon.
Dungeon, but give them a pillow, maybe a torch. Keep them warm, keep them comfortable, make them talk. Or, well, make them talk for tomorrow.
Reyes would probably know this. You actually do have, like, a nice dungeon for people you want to have talk.
Excellent. He still says it all anyway, because, like, it's been a while since he's been here.
It's under the third tower.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have nothing else, we can get them there right away.
Wonderful. Here, let me go ahead and pull that net back off of one of them, since you guys seem like you can handle it.
Actually, net might make things easier.
Oh, I'll pick it up in the morning then.
Sure thing. They're going to shackle Erebus since, yeah, he's not. And they're gonna pick up Resound and start taking them towards the dungeon. Would you like to go with?
Also, for the guard who takes Resound, I'm going to pick up a small piece of Resound's mask and say, "Here, a small token of Ventheim." Just give it to the guard. Small trinket. Bring it for the family.
Thanks. What is it?
Well, that is so weird.
Thanks? What is it?
Happy to be of service. It's a mask, or at least part of one. Good for, the spooky times and scaring the kids occasionally.
So evil, guys. Resound count take. Oh my.
He's gotta, like, do that. The only way I can describe it is I'm not sure I want to speak to you any further backstep before walking away. He'll take the mask.
It's just a piece of it.
Fragment.
Also, where's there a really good place for some food? Like, we haven't had food from here in years. Like, what's the best?
Let me pull up fantasy name generators. But, like, he will probably put you to basically a tavern.
Okay. That will be then where Reyes spends the night probably with Hivid. Just getting good food, taking it easy.
Nice. too good, I can't not use it. He points you to a tavern called the Successful Tavern.
Yeah, it sounds like they're in good business.
It's too good. It's too good.
Thank you, friend.
But no problem. You have a nice day. And thank you again for the prisoners and this thing. And he's starting to walk away kind of quickly now. Towards the castle. Actually, they're all heading towards the castle, now that I think about it. And Hibbett's just kind of standing next to you and... Way to creep them out, man.
Gotta make their days worth something. Come on, let's go.
Sure.
Take it easy. Get all this understory and under wraps.
You have a lovely time.
I will.
I was saying that as a DM.
Oh.
Like, good food, good drinks, live music. It's a...
What does Tevngardian music sound like?
That is a good question. Well, you know, Ventheim actually would probably have a lot of... Or Ventheim would probably have, like, a lot of brass instruments, or even, like... God, what's that old-timey music player called? Phonograph. They probably even have, like, phonographs. In Tevngardians, you're hearing a lot of strings.
Okay.
So, it's probably just a lute, ordinary lute player, but it's great.
That's okay, nice. How much would the night cost, or?
That is a good question. Well, for starters, how much you got?
8 gold.
I'm going to say 2. One for a room for the night, one for food and drink.
Okay. Rayos will happily pay that.
And anything else? Hivids also seems to be having a good time. Like, he's kind of quiet most of the night, but... He exists.
Fair enough. Yeah, and I'm just gonna live it up.
Do I need to make you roll a Constitution saving throw against being drunk?
Sure. I'm good at these, at least. Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Okay. 11.
You're tipsy going on drunk.
Yeah, that's about when I'll cut. That's probably when I'll cut it off. And just kind of crash in bed.
Nice. You awake the next morning with an awful headache.
Sounds about right.
What would you like to do?
Meet up with him and then make our way to the castle and be ready to present our prisoners.
Okay. Pivot's just in like the main dining area. And actually, hang on. No, okay, yeah, he's there. I said. Ready to go?
Yep, let's do this.
Off to the castle. You know the way there.
Yeah. Thankfully, they don't move very often in 20 years.
20 years?
It's been a while. You lose track after at least the first 5. And he'll just start heading off towards the castle.
Oh, great. It's Pivot's turn to get the vagueness.
Look, Reyes keeps his backstory kind of well guarded by lots of layers of confusion. So, like, you can't piece everything together.
Fair enough. You're what, in the castle?
Okay.
Because, like, word was probably spread the night before among the guards and everything to keep an eye out for people who match your description.
Good to see you again. Okay. Hi. Welcome. Oh, wow. This is tall. Nicely refurbished. Good. Good.
What do you mean by that?
No, Reyes is just making small talk as he's kind of entering the castle. Just looking around.
It's a lovely, lovely castle. So much masonry. That's the word, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Lovely exposed masonry. Rugs across the floor. Like, when you first step in, there's like another large set of doors directly in front of you that you know lead to the throne room. And then, like, hallways to your left and right. You know the way to reach the third tower and the dungeons that would be below them.
Okay.
I have a map to use for the dungeons, but I don't have it on Owlbear Rodeo. But I can go get it real fast.
Okay.
If... At least I don't think. Oh, wait, no, it is uploaded. Nice! Yes! Um... I actually didn't think I had these. waiting. You walk in and there's a guard sitting at this desk.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear for a second. I had food.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. There's a guard there.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had some prisoners dropped off here the other day. Hoping to pick them up. We've got an audience. You know.
Yes, he goes, shifts through some papers. The Half-Vahadar elf covered in blood and the scarred halfling, yes?
Sounds like them, yep.
Alright, come with me.
Okay.
Probably taking a piss in the toilet.
There is like a bar door, and you do see Erebus inside, sitting at that desk.
Dang, they gave you the executive suite. Nice. That's what I was saying to Erebus through the bars.
He's not going to respond. He is not going to respond to that.
Well, let's go. It's time to talk. It's a good day. You're gonna get to meet some nice people. Maybe they'll kill you, maybe they won't. We'll see.
Who?
Honestly, not 100% sure myself, but I schedule an audience with them. There's like 3 layers of communication at least. It's wild.
Okay.
Come on, chop chop.
Coming. And he'll head outside. As the guard heads to the next one and kind of yells into Resound cell. Got people who want to see you.
I mean, I don't think Resound can see him because there's a wall there and he's taking a piss. Resound will just knock on the wooden wall thing.
We will all wait uncomfortably.
The only sound being Resound pissing. I mean, when Resound's done, he'll just he'll quite literally hop into the chair with like his both feet on where you should be sitting, arms resting on like the piece that's supposed to hold your back, and just sort of wave.
You gonna come over here?
Reyes awkwardly waves back.
When Reyes waves back, I'd like to flip him off.
Oh my goodness.
I responded as well. Just to do the same thing back.
Guard's coming into the cell now. And if you don't start moving, he's gonna drag you out.
Resound will just give the guard little finger hearts.
Middle finger hearts?
When you put your fingers together and it sort of makes a weird heart
Oh, finger
shape.
hearts. I heard middle finger hearts.
What the? I mean, I think you can make a heart with your middle finger, but
yeah, he's grabbing you and dragging you out.
I expected nothing less.
This one, right?
Yep.
Is a troublemaker. Be careful.
Want them reshackled. Yes, I mean, they're going to see the royals.
That sounds like a great idea.
He will shackle Erebus and Resound. Anything else I could do for you? You know where they are. They're waiting.
Yeah, big fancy hallway.
Yeah.
Quite wide, lots of windows. Really nice chair. We got it from
Yeah,
here.
you know
Thank
the
you so
drill.
much.
You know the drill. And Hibbit's gonna grab Resound while you take Erebus.
Okay.
And you lead them to the throne chamber.
Yep.
And I think that will be a next time thing.
Okay.
We'll start with that next time.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough.
Because kind of looking forward to that throne room scene.
Is it the throne? Is it? I'm so confused. The throne room, is it the one we're going to, or is it the one they're going to?
There go.
Yes.
In an animated series, we would be going there at the same time, and it would be cutting back and forth between the two.
Okay, and which throne room is it? The Tevngardians or
They're headed to the throne room of the Tevngardian royals.
How are we gonna get there?
That's what I was saying.
I thought it was gonna be the Ventheim one. That's why I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. The Ventheim Duke is gonna die. We're gonna
not
meet.
in Ventheim at all.
Yeah, and then they're not at Ventheim. We'll have to go to Tevngard. Gosh, how are we gonna get there?
We're gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, all right, Asteria, what was that idea you had for getting to the capital?
I thought we were already teleporting multiple times. Just spam use teleportation.
Spam Misty Step.
Yes, sadly it only does 30 feet, which is like I could walk.
Into an albatross.
How are we gonna get there? I never thought of that.
A very long walk.
But yeah, you two are in very different locations.
But we're supposed to meet up. We're like different sides of the country, the continent.
You're in New York. We're in California.
How are we? Yes. How are we supposed to get there in time? That's like an hours, days drive, not drive.
And
ship drive.
You guys have a meeting with Hathor.
We still have a meeting with Hathor. They're gonna go. By the time we get there, they're gonna be done. We have a meeting with Hathor, right?
Probably.
Will Hathor give us? Would Hathor give us something like? Do we know how to fly a ship?
You two? No. Eris? Yes.
I'm not taking Eris. Eris needs to defend my parents from these assassins thingies.
Wait until the meeting.
Ah!
You're having a meeting about this stuff for a reason.
Misty step, misty step, misty step. We'll get there in time, I promise. Misty step, misty step. Okay.
I'd recommend also taking the spell Vortex Warp so you can, because it's a 90 feet teleportation for 2 people.
What level is that?
Second.
Oh. I have too many teleportation though. I'm starting like whenever I'm leveling up, I'm just gonna go for like more attack or like defense base because like I have so many silly stuff and I want the silly stuff, but then it's like all the silly stuff do the same thing.
Do you have shield?
I do.
Okay.
I've never used it so far.
It's all good. I was just curious if you had it.
I don't even know how. Like what is it supposed to do?
It's a reaction,
It-
I believe. You
You
use it,
wait.
but you use it like before you're going to get hit.
It's a reaction. You can react.
It's
I
a
don't know.
reaction to getting hit, and then you get +5 AC.
Oh, I told me that.
Yes.
I thought. Wait. Do I have to use it during my turn then?
No, you use
When
it
you get-
on the other person's turn when they hit you or try to attack you.
No one told me that. I could have like defended myself so many times.
It's in the spell description.
All
I
good.
didn't know there was a
But
thing called reaction. I didn't know I could react to anything. I thought I was just gonna
Yeah,
get hit like in.
reaction is what an opportunity attack is.
And how do you get those?
If someone starts within 5 feet from you, like, and then moves away, like that.
Oh, so they have to be close.
Yeah, they have to be adjacent to you, like within 5 feet. Or
Oh, no wonder I wasn't able.
You've also had no one back away from you in combat.
Okay.
However, people have gotten an opportunity attack on you.
It's like teleporting everywhere. It's
You
just
ran-
like jumping.
You ran away from one person when you took the muffins.
I know that. I mean, they didn't hurt me that much. I still got away and lived. It's a win in my book. You know, it's like when you play a video game, when you go through a boss and you survive. It's like we won. We won. But we totally didn't. We just ran away with muffins. We took the loot and ran.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else from either side of the campaign?
Can't wait to meet up with the other side.
Comments, questions, concerns, explanations on
Well,
I mean, I'll always have a few concerns.
with who?
explanations for confusing the hell out of the DM.
Just a small thing. I always imagined the white part that was part of the mask? Or like with Resound's picture where there's like that white mane behind.
The hair?
I always just assumed that was part of the mask, kind of like Princess Mononoke's mask.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I always assumed it was part of that rather than his actual hair.
Mm.
It was probably a bit of both.
I did not expect Resound to look like that. I was
Yeah,
like,
I didn't either. I didn't make this.
wait, you didn't?
No.
I did.
That's why I was confused about the white hair for a minute.
Oh. You did. Wait, did you know Resound was gonna take off their mask?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Oh, it's something the DM did. Oh.
Yeah, it's why I was confused on why Resound had white hair for a minute before I realized. Oh wait, okay. No,
That
I
was
actually assumed the mane was part of the mask more than Resound's hair
Wait,
itself.
so you're saying Resound is bald?
No, I'm saying he has different hair than that.
A bald Resound would be cool.
Not bald.
Bald.
Resound was Vecna the whole time.
Fine.
I knew it.
I was thinking Fast and Furious, like Vin Diesel. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next time we shall have one hell of an interesting discussion.
It'd be a fight. I'm ready to fight already. Bum 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 bum. Rawr. Come at me. Asteria's ready. Almost.
It's
The
going to
drawings
be
is on.
so many sessions before I get you guys together again.
Asteria is
This
ready
was
to.
only supposed to be a one shot.
This was supposed to be a fucking one-shot.
I don't remember when it was
One
supposed to be a one shot.
Yeah.
And now I'm over here playing 4D chess with a hag problem on one end,
I did not
a
expect that. That
main
was like.
plot on the other. And the main plot consists of 2 subplots.
I joined a campaign.
I joined a one shot that turned into campaign.
This is
Haven't we
great.
all? It is great.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
It's fun, especially as a steer. It's silly and goofy. It's fun. But we cannot start the battle yet. Nor we can fight hags. I did not expect the hag side plot. Like, wait, this is relating to the story?
I
Where-
think the hag subplot showed up with me.
The hag subplot did show up with him.
I wonder if there's like a way you could connect it or something. Like maybe it's something into the history of the world. Because like
Don't spoil the plan.
I'm not. I'm giving ideas. I'm not spoiling it. Because like okay, Sarah, this is something only you know. But you know like the campaign, quote unquote, the little roleplay we're doing in our server,
Sure.
which is kind of in this one. It kind of feels like that, you know, where it's like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get me, but I'm trying to like hint to that. Maybe you can get some ideas from that and connect it together.
There are too many ideas freaking going on already.
The brain is swirling with ideas. Anyways.
Like, I have. There's like 5 different ways this could go. And like, there's another plot line. I'll say this to spark some hype. There's another plot line that I hope to introduce next session with the throne room discussion.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Another plot line? Are you trying to kill Asteria with all these like super OP characters? Like, I don't know how to fight a hag. It's not so hard. Anyway,
Yeah,
I have
hags are
to.
terrifying.
I have to get going after this because I was promised my mom we would go shopping together earlier this morning because my mom was like, yeah, I want to stay after, but my mom was like, we need to buy cat food. And I'm like, okay.
Alright, that's fine.
The kitty pussy. But I am available via text if we want to discuss, like, building a new character.
That's to you, Andrew. Like,
Yeah.
she needs help building her thing.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that right now. I'm still working on getting a lot of documents together. It's been on hold and a bit slow just because of moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I will just work on background and stuff then. I'll just think of ideas.
we'll have a whole session where we work out a lot of stuff like that and roll up characters if you haven't already. So.
Oh, we're session 0.
Cool.
Okay, that's great.
Yep.
I
always try and do a session 0.
I will get going then. Have a good day, everyone.
You
I'll
too.
post pictures of my work in
See ya.
progress.
See ya.
Bye.
You have a good
Bye.
day. See ya. Well, what a session.
If you want, I can try and make a resound on Hero Forge of how I imagined him.
Yes, please.
Cool.
Because, like, I wanted Hero Forges in the first place.
It was like 3 weeks, and I still today was not ready to face the consequences of our actions. Although it went surprisingly well.
What you think of your silhouette?
The hag was a lot nicer than I thought. I was okay. I'm gonna refrain from asking the hag questions that I don't know the answer to out of character. Like when I asked that question, I immediately started scrolling through our DMs to see if I had ever said that, and that's when I caught myself.
If you come up with lore, or if you want me to come up with lore for you, I will.
Yeah, but sorry about that.
But
She
yeah,
was
no
surprisingly
problem.
nice.
What?
She was surprisingly nice.
She wasn't originally supposed to be.
It's probably easier on our lives if she is.
She is chaotic neutral,
Ah,
is what I've ultimately decided on. Like, the original plan via your visions was to have the silhouette attack you on your way to the place in harpy form. But now your vision has been completed in a different way.
you did not fully factor Asteria into that calculation.
I did not.
Okay, I'm gonna head out, but this is a good session.
Oh, thank you.
It was fun.
We'll
Thank
meet
you.
again in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We'll
That sounds
discuss
about
it.
right.
Okay.
See
Okay,
ya.
bye.
See ya.